Good morning, everyone. This is Evelyn with a twin flame read for you. And the topic today is definitely about the space between. Take a deep breath. Sending out lots of love and blessings to you guys. Hope you're having a great day. Today is it the 21st today? Wow. Today is October 21st, 2020. The 21 is the world all around completion. And we have the 35, right? 35 is the wounded warrior, the 9 of wands. The one fighting on their last leg for all of their old wounds, when they just need to let go and be happy. It was very interesting. I'm going to show you the pictures of the read before I forget to do that. I'm sorry when I forget to do that. So this is the main deck, or the main deck for the read, the SIRIAN STARSEED deck, and that's the main read today. And the whole read with the clarifiers in front of you is this picture. Okay. So up on my feed was Pam Gregory and Braca Goldsmith this morning, and they're so cute together. And so I watched them for a little bit, and I definitely was seeing them, number one, as a pair, the masculine and the feminine, and there's definitely a message about the masculine and feminine that comes up in the read today. But as I was watching them, I literally was seeing Braca was sitting between her two paintings, and Pam was sitting between her two lights on the ceiling. So she was the light, and Braca was the space between the creation. So they were both sitting between, the space between, and it was funny because Pam was talking about the quantum leap. So the space between the masculine and the feminine, within the dance of each of them, between the masculine and feminine. So I was just meditating to see what messages were coming up. And so first I was getting, you see the King of Cups here. In this card, he's very much about being happy within himself. You know, he's having a little bit of a party in his own mind there, just enjoying his peace and himself, which is beautiful. This is the unconditional love. And this so reminds me of my son, I have to tell you, who's a Scorpio. But that is the energy of today, is this happy jolliness. And so then when I was just meditating, I was getting, that Santa Claus energy of and the statue that people think of as Buddha, which isn't Buddha, the one who's jolly with the big belly. So we have bellies and jolliness, like this picture of the King of Cups, very happy with himself. And then the opposite end of the spectrum is the lean, mean fighting machine. You know, everyone trying to work out, so we have no muscle, so we have no fat percentage on our body. But that's the lean, mean fighting machine, the one that's at war, the 3D self. And so the energy, the message today is about finding that space between, that happy medium. And so the 21 of the world and the wounded warrior, right? So we're ending the era of the soldier, the lean, mean fighting machine, the 3D persona of the masculine, and going into not the Santa Claus energy of being totally jolly and alone, but actually the space between. Where's the happy medium, where we don't have to be like this perfect lean, mean fighting machine, and we don't have to be overindulgent either. We just have to find this happy medium space in between. And so we have the SIRIAN Starseed deck cut and dealt at 12:46 to 47 yesterday, and this was done for today, from yesterday and today, The 12 is the Hangman, the 46 is the Six of Cups, and the 47 is the Seven of Cups. For me, that's the synchronicities, the heaven in their eyes, having choices, which can present confusion at times. The 46 is that lovingness between our inner children, which was very much coming up between Pam and Braca in the video they were doing. So I finished this read at 12. Oh, I'm sorry. The SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 12:23, and I finished the read at 12:46 to 47. Is that right? Yeah, 12:23. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so the 23 is the King of Wands, and then I finished at the 6 and 7 of Cups. The major arcana for this read were the Lovers, which is right in the center of the read today, and the Lovers and the Two of Cups are both upright today. The Lovers, the Star, the Chariot, and the Hanging Man. And before I go into this, I do want to let's see here. Nope, I got what I needed to get out there. Have a good time.
Oh, well, Mom.
We have the Lovers, the Star, the Chariot, and the Hanging Man. And before the read is the Higher Self, and after the read is Karma. We have 2 Pentacles, 3 Wands, and 2 Cups. There were no swords in this read at all. That was my King of Cups who just left. We have the court cards within the read are Page of Wands and Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups as well. And before the read, the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles came up. And after the read, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles came up. The code line today was all about abundance. And the message on the code line, there were no numbers on the code line today. But the ACT test came up. And also the energy between the masculine and feminine in alternating currents is key today. The Phi of the expansion and the contraction, the mother energy was coming up here. The alternating currents, the AC/DC, and the key between the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. The Page of Wands representing the masculine's passion, the Page of Cups representing the feminine's heart, her loving heart. I am that I am. The Emperor roar, the water, the jaguar, the inn was coming up. So the expanding and contracting, the Mother or Mary's act, or after death alternating currents that are key, or the male-female act, the dance back and forth, the family act, the ACT test, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, in sine wave, from Emperor or God, the I of the I am that I am, the water of the flow, of going with the flow, the jaguar laying in wait, and the inn, the place where you need to relax and take heed and don't worry about whether or not you are sin. The female-male alternating currents, just jiggle the key, just jiggle it a little bit. Maybe you just need to tweak something to get it just right. The student of drama, the Page of Wands, and the student of love, the Page of Cups, laying in wait at the inn by the water, Henry VIII, I am that I am. So then the abundance word was broken up into ABU, and then N dance, and capital N is, for me, is Christ. So it's the Christ dance, and then ABU. So I was looking that up to see what message they wanted me to bring. And the first one was the turtle, because ABU means turtle. So turtle Christ dance means slow dance. And then Ash Christ dance was coming up as the phoenix rises to tango. The aid or helper assistance dance is the angels, the starseeds, the twin flames in the Sophia, flying, So-Fi. So instead of so-fly, it's Sophia is So-Fi. She's So-Fi. And then the property or possession meaning, the matter, is holding each other close, coming back around to ground again. And then the last meaning for the ABU was affair or situation. And remember, affair doesn't have to be an extramarital affair. It can be a party that you're going to, the show family affair, okay? So it's a situation, a social gathering, a dramatic interaction. Now you're going out not just from yourself, but into a situation, an affair. That is the dance of connecting with others. So that is the message here. And the space between. Okay, that is the leap, connecting from person to person. The Six of Pentacles reversed is the first read in the underlying energy here. And then we have the clarification cards on top, and then the 4 cards down is the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Higher Self upright, the King of Wands upright, and the Knight of Pentacles upright. Perhaps not sharing, maybe dealing with debt or inequity of the relationship, after recovery from injury, illness, destitution, exile from the higher self, or from a secret, psychic abilities, your own abilities, with the King of Wands, loyal, humble servant, needing to rebalance, recenter, make good on, frustrations where there's no humor, and met with love offer anyway, from a weak fool, maybe that's your perception, and free from dissatisfaction or any loneliness left behind. The Knight of Pentacles offering help, money, or opportunity in a proposal to the Empress reversed and the Hierophant reversed, or Taurus in lack consciousness or just ill, or with the Knight of Pentacles help, they could become the Magician and the High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles upright over the inability to become aroused and conceive or conceptualize, offering to the Empress reversed, who's over a love offer, and the Hierophant reversed, who's over the weakness or Leo or ego out of control, breaking away from the establishment, the religion, the marriage, the Taurus, and finding the courage to be the Magician embodiment over the Fool, or seeing others as fool, and the High Priestess over the arrogance, and again perhaps of the Fool, or being seen as a fool. After the secret release, we have Leo reversed, Aries upright, Taurus reversed times 2 here, and this was all at 222, which is room 222 is all about guidance counselors, so following your guidance. 2 Tauruses times 2, Gemini upright, Virgo upright, Pisces upright. And remember, this is guidance within yourself, your higher self, the collective consciousness, not the guidance outside yourself. There's nothing wrong with asking for someone else's opinion, but people shouldn't be forcing their opinions on you, and you shouldn't take their opinion as the last word. It should always be with you. After the secret release of the Queen of Swords reversed in pain, ending a battle with the Page of Swords reversed child, coming out, going insane, or seeing an alternative doctor perhaps, shedding light on the etheric attachment, not letting go in an unbalanced relationship, perhaps grounding in a past life of lunacy and or suicide attempts. So those are the wounds coming up, lunacy and suicide attempt at 224, which is the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. So of course, many of those with psychic abilities in past lives may have been killed for that. It was just 10:18 to 19 on my clock, and 10:18 to 19 is the sun and the moon, right? So we have the moon of lunacy going into the clearness of the full light during the day, the sun. So 224 is the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, referencing how women were, treated as less than, especially because of their psychic abilities, may have been killed or put in an insane asylum, or forced into suicide because they weren't accepted by society. So that's very much another theme that's been coming up this week. So at 25, which is the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess, floating the gold coin, or in other words, achievements, award, or Scroogey old man or woman losing their marbles, off balance, or not being fair, or committing a parent or grandparent to a nursing home or facility, and the Hermit reversed, feeling rejected, moody, jealous, and or lashing out, or the Hermit reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed, all in a bad mood when they usually all get along together, or kids fighting over what's best for a parent. One is going out on a limb, and the other is schmoozing and moody to get out of it and get their way, or yelling or called a trollop in a lover's spat, unloving and verbally abusive and fully exposed, naked to all. Or grandkids mad at or misbehaving while parents get grandparents settled, or arguing about the cost. One doesn't want to put the money out and maybe the other one does. Finances and career comes up here, and to give your relationship a chance. The Knight of Cups reversed, shocked to find Sleeping Beauty not awake, or refuses to get up, or can't due to got drunk last night. The Ten of Cups reversed, ending to a family or emotional cycle as the Fool takes a hike, walking that fine line with snake at their heels, laying in wait to trip them up. Barbie in the basket, or the basket case in their Mary Janes, and one with ankle bracelets could care less, or treating you like the errand boy, or no one to take a walk with. All they care about are shoes and jewelry and partying. I'm out of here. So adventure comes up with number 55, which is the Ace of Swords. And beneath that is creativity, the 3 of the Empress. The Wounded Warrior, which is the day's energy today along with the World, on their last leg, begging the Queen of Wands to deal with the Page of Cups upright and the Sovereign, which can be 2 children. The Sovereign's reversed. So that could be the kid who loves to just spend money like it's water. And the Page of Cups is that kid who always is loving but expects to be loved in return. So they may be, they're coming up as upright, pure and innocent, but that may be irritating to someone who sees love as weakness. So kids' social life or partying, or to have a girl's, or this could be the Wounded Warrior on their last leg, begging the Queen of Wands to deal with the kids, or the Page of Cups upright and the Sovereign reversed. Kids, that even can be animals if your animals are your kids, or it could be younger people at work, a social life or partying, or begging them to have a girl's day so that he can do what he wants. A big temptation of the King of Swords reversed, but can't even deal with the 3 cups he already has, who do nothing but party, spend money, and socialize, and all he can think about is the Holy Grail overflowing and his own negative self-talk, and what it would be like to not have so much emotion overflowing nonstop, and just a nice dry cup with just enough water to keep him drawn in. Now the odd man out as the King of Swords reversed in a double affair relationship times 2. So he's coming up times 2 on the same timeline there, that 6 of Pentacles reversed. Or maybe there's 2 people who are not sharing with him. He's having multiple inequitable relationships, not just one. Now the odd man out in a doubly unfair relationship times 2. Or so both sides think, exposing their truth to each other, and one walks out on an adventure by themselves. The King of Cups upright, unconditional love, and the Queen of Wands is with the Knight of Wands upright, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the 9 of Pentacles reversed, that Sovereign reversed. Or the Queen of Wands is the Knight of Wands moving, and the Sovereign reversed is a dependent spender and verbally abusive fighting, and all surrendering to the King of Wands, pissed to find them up to no good. Or the Queen of Wands and King of Wands, both upright here, are corralling the kids or co-workers between them, and the King of Cups is on their own, smiling at the party within himself at 252, which is the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. And I just want to take a break here to thank, I did another session with Chris Macklin yesterday, who's an amazing Melchizedek healer. And I was telling you yesterday that my lower back's been worse than it's been since I first had my injury five or 6 years ago. Actually longer than that, 7 years ago. And after my session, it's still healing a little bit, but it was definitely so much better after my session. So I just wanted to thank Chris and put that out there. He's really amazing, okay? So the recent past here is the Knight of Cups reversed. Perhaps jealous and moody, insincere in a losing battle or game, claiming that it's unfair, with the devil waving temptation and them destined. The King of Pentacles offering time, money, and effort, perhaps a loan or repayment or a new life, to dump emotional attachments and hang out together when getting home, or the car is an issue and can't hang out unless the car gets fixed, or in a state of emergency, needing financial assistance but holding back their true feelings when the truth is presented, and now that the worst is over, of bleeding out. Capricorn upright and Libra upright, Cancer reversed, are all here, or a Capricorn Libra and a Cancer Capricorn both here. The foundation here is the Star reversed, depression, loss of hope, and arrogance. presently holding on, the patient angel of a higher love, deliberating on what's not working. Aquarius reversed, Sagittarius upright, and the center energy being the Lovers upright, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, hanging out, purging together at night, or with Cancer, or Knight of Cups reversed, jealous and moody, or feeling rejected, or sulking. The challenge being here, the Page of Wands, masked boy with a burning desire, or perhaps an infection, and Justice, divorce, or Libra is, or with the Page of Pentacles, good student, or with an opportunity or an invitation, and wouldn't even touch it or go there, and doesn't deal in dirty diapers. Someone saying, ew, and knowing and keeping to self, or pretending not to know, and not bring them any peace with the kids fully energized, or all exposed, or in other words, all in the family is negative, unhappy energy right here. There's no option but to keep on keeping on, juggling, performing, doing the daily, unstable, moving, visit, homecoming, or an end of a marriage. Maybe implementing a plan to separate, or a plan for surgery, perhaps. Now going out. There's no going out to eat, no date night. The King of Swords reversed, separating to recover, but without an olive branch, doing it on his own. The Hermit reversed, coming out about missing their flame. The Patient Angel, Queen of Cups upright, is moving or visiting to recover, and this is destined. With the Page of Cups reversed, so that could be visiting with a child as well, or a Cancer person, or perhaps someone with Cancer, or Libra and Pisces at the full moon at the end of the month, which is Halloween. And now the Nine of Wands reversed, the Wounded Warrior, in surrender after working too hard with Atlas, weight of the world, and negative self-talk and or rumors, spying, kids lying and or spouting off. The Emperor reversed, and the Devil carrying the weight of the world and bringing it to the King of Swords reversed to handle. It's like dumping all the problems on them. From the Emperor reversed to the King of Swords reversed, and the Devil can just represent Capricorn energy, but it does come up like, two negative people. One's carrying the weight, but always dumping it on the King of Swords reversed to handle. But it sounds like the Emperor probably gets all the credit. And then Justice, divorce, or Libra, Queen of Cups, is over a loss. Or the Emperor reversed, Capricorn, Libra, Aries reversed, losing it, and surrendering to kids, or vice versa. The kids are surrendering to them, the Emperor and the King of Swords reversed. An imbalance of drinking and or depression after death, or in a near-death experience, with the evil Empress reversed, implementing a plan to interfere with reunion, or planning release or of social distancing, bad influences, or third party for true love. Evil Empress reversed and her minions may be plotting, overindulging, and releasing self from issues using love at 318, which is the Empress and the Moon, which we were talking about lunacy earlier, so that's coming up here. The worst is over and coming clean. Post-war with kids reversed, or Sovereign reversed, and the Page of Pentacles upright, which can be an opportunity or invitation or another child, or the Wounded Warrior making a big purchase, or kids are fighting that it's not fair that they got this and I didn't, or an inheritance, or from Scorpio reversed, Taurus reversed, Virgo reversed, and Sag. Soon for the twins is the Seven of Wands, defenseless to drama of unhappy family or an ending to the cycle. So they're journeying onward with good news instead. The King of Cups reversed, recovering with release of or out of prison, and anxiety with the Emperor reversed after sudden explosion, eruption, or epiphany of being weak in front of the Ten of Pentacles family, business, or community, or their dysfunction or loss. And the twin flames are seeing themselves as the Chariot reversed, the brokenness, feeling stuck without movement, the state of emergency, or difficulties with your car, or travel, or move. The Six of Cups upright, the inner children loving each other but bored, or grounding and integrating an offer or message, walking away from the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, which can be a mother and two children who have other ideas, and they're very fiery, and that may not be fitting with the Six of Cups, that inner love energy of the cups. Retreat comes up here, passion, a honeymoon, and new love, or letting kids decide, letting them decide where to go. It's like also a family, like no one can be on the same page about where they're going to go on vacation. And so it's like the father walking away and saying, well, just fine, let the kids decide, whatever. And they don't care. It's like maybe they're going their own way. So they're going to go on their own vacation, and then the kids can decide where the mother is going to take them on vacation. So around the twins, or how they're seen, is the Two of Pentacles upright, the juggling team, the tag team, presenting the truth to the Ten of Pentacles, dysfunctional family, business, or community, or just a family of loss, whether it's a family member or of finances, or, the evil side of wealth, mishandling money, bad influences, social distancing, overindulgences, and or third party, or just not happy about what they are told. The Page of Cups reversed is broken, or broke down, up or through, or broken in, or feeling broken in and depressed, rejected, bulldozed into being around negative influences or negative groups, or the truth about rejection, car issues, or kids' car issues, or accidents and losing hope about finding joy, perhaps in a big purchase. The challenge being the Page of Cups reversed, rejection, vulnerability, or being shy, or the opposite side of the coin of being spoiled and entitled. Aries reversed, Scorpio reversed, arguing in a never-ending story, or dead tired and unwilling to argue, or saying, if I drop dead, then you won't be able to argue with me anymore, will you? Abundance comes up, and even more so is happy ending, defenseless to unwanted advances, or kids cuddling up to you to get you to not be mad at them anymore, or to get what they want out of you, or the Queen of Cups coddling, or dad coddling the kids, and then mom coddling dad, hanging out with right knee block, which is anger, about released love and recovery, destined to be weak at the full moon, when then kids know to attack you. The Page of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups upright, coming together, Cancer with Pisces reversed and Scorpio reversed, or perhaps getting together with kids, parents and kids, and maybe one parent or both parents. It can just be different for different people's situations. Or a Capricorn and Libra, family or friends who always make you feel better. So coming together with those always make you feel good. And a deep connection with the Queen of Cups, surrendering to listen instead of talk without judgment, or the King of Pentacles presenting the truth and now coming together to co-create at 340 to 41, which is the Empress and the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which is self-love, spiritual love, new love. So at 342, which is the Two of Cups, the imbalance, the depression, the arrogance, the brokenness, and the state of emergency, and juggling performing as the Knight of Cups reversed is jealous, rejected, and moody, and the lovers are challenged by the Page of Wands, that excitement, the inspiration, defenseless to the drama of the Page of Cups reversed, I'm the baby, gotta love me, surrendering to hang out together, as the Queen of Cups is without judgment with the King of Pentacles and the truth about work. The Wounded Warrior reversed, surrendering, talks, and the Queen of Swords reversed, listens, as the Queen of Cups. So it's the Queen of Swords reversed, listening instead of talking, but as the Queen of Cups, being very loving in her heart without judgment. Or this can be two queens here as well, who the Wounded Warrior reversed is actually talking to. They're like confessing their story to the Queen of Swords reversed and the Queen of Cups, or that's just one person, but showing without judgment. Not sharing, jealous and moody, and the Knight of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed, depressed and or arrogant lovers, challenged by excitement in surrender. Broken or broken defenseless, juggling the Page of Cups reversed and the Hangman upright as the Queen of Cups deliberates with the King of Pentacles, truth, at work or perhaps at a ceremony or place of coming together, place of co-creation at 347, which is the Empress and the Seven of Cups. The synchronicities, the options, the confusion, the heaven in their eyes. So the Empress is also abundance. So there's an abundance of options that comes up here at the end. So I'm going to pull you a card from the energy deck. Let's see what comes up. Our takeaway from this read for the Twin Flames today. What is the takeaway for the Twin Flames today? What is the takeaway here? For everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Twin Flames? And let's clear all energies. God, Mother, Father, Christos, Sophia, Source, Creator. Please armor us all with your love. Please intervene on our behalf for the best and highest good of all is concerned, for our highest vibration, for the highest vibration of our messages. And let's clear all negative energies from all chakra layers, all auric layers, grounding and galactic cores across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what is our takeaway from this reading? All right, the bottom of the deck is walking away. And there was definitely somebody walking away in this reading. So 27 is that Ace of Wands, that new inspiration, passion, and not being afraid to leave the house. And after the thinking man has figured out his mission here, this is somebody walking out. So whether it's a feminine walking out or him walking out after figuring out what he wants to do for his new mission. There's also the 46 is the two inner children loving each other. Okay, so this could represent the masculine and the feminine. So him figuring out what he wants to do, and perhaps her leaving the house to go do something new, and perhaps they bump into each other, okay? And the two cards that came out for you guys is, it's three cards actually. Look at that, the inner children. It's exactly like the inner children energy of what we were just looking at, right? The warrior, the lean, mean fighting machine, the hostilities of the 26, the Page of Wands. And here is the divine feminine in the home, the Four of Wands, at the garden, the gate, with anxiety, with the two butterflies leading them to go out and play. And then here we have the blossoming abundance of the mother energy in Gaia. All right, that Gaia, mother, or mother nature, is what brings the masculine and the feminine together when they come out of their anger and their fear, right? So when he comes out of his hostilities of the warrior, and she comes out of her fears of leaving the home, right, into that big world that's a scary world out there, to come out to Mother Nature's natural protection in her abundance. So this can be a literal mother or literally just Mother Nature. And that this is natural protection that the feminine need not fear. And to always just be in your authentic self. And the masculine is releasing his anger. Fears and anger and coming out to abundance. It's really perfect the way this lined up together. So the underlying energy here, the last three cards in the deck, are the foundation of the safety and security of Archangel Michael and the root chakra. The 35 of the wounded warrior, which is the energy today, okay? That this needs to be a stable foundation in order for the masculine, whether he's in the masculine or feminine, to figure out what he loves to do, what his childlike energy is naturally geared to do, right? What's going to make you feel in love every day when you do it? And then here's the feminine energy of finding her freedom from fear and anxiety. Okay, so both, it's showing the adult version and the childlike version of the same thing, basically. And all you need is Mother Nature to protect you, just like I say when I say Mother, Father, Christos, Sophia, God, please armor us all with your love, because love is really the only protection you need, which is Mother Nature as well. Okay, so that was a perfect message. So make sure you drink your water and get your rest. Do what makes you happy and feels good, what makes you feel right inside. Get your joy, get your nature. Remember to ground your feet in the dirt outside while you still can. And perhaps some may still do that in the snow when it snows out. But yeah, take your walk in the woods. It was just 33:53, and now 34. 33:53 is the Christ vibration, and then that Knight of Swords and the Messenger of Truth, getting that message out. So just be good to yourselves, guys, and enjoy your day. I love you guys. Rise and be love. Take care.